One important thing that I would like to discuss with you, since we both worked for years in the retail trading brokerage industry, we know a few more things than the public out there.
Yeah.
So when a new trader or a new client joins a broker, right, a retail broker,
Yeah.
what he usually does, he opens an account, he clicks on sign up. He will probably upload an ID or a proof of residence and answer a few questions from the broker
Related
side.
to his journey.
Yeah. And then what this person does, deposits money to the account and starts trading.
Yeah.
But this information you provided to the broker is just an ID and proof of residence. And then the broker is going to give you margin and leverage to trade. So the broker himself is confident that you are coming to gamble in his platform, right? That's why you are able to sign up only with an ID and a passport. So what really happens, Stoyan, when, let's say, I'm going to sign up now on a retail broker, the broker doesn't know who I am, I open an account. So what really happens when I start depositing and trading?
And just in brackets, one of the most curious things is that even some brokers, which are not regulated and not licensed in the industry, they can even take you without the ID and without providing any documents. So this is a common practice when you want to get the business as soon as possible, get them on board, start depositing, start over trading, do it yourself and lose money. So really, in order to stay long-term in the game and be protected as a retail trader, you need to understand that if you follow all the marketing and bonus campaigns and everything that you need to start now, deposit, even without documents, start trading, you are just beginning your journey, and it's not the casino mentality that you put everything on black or on red and you win or lose. You just need your time to spend on a demo account, have a mentor that will guide you, that will help you, that will answer your questions. And that's why you need to use somebody expert in the industry that will increase your odds against the broker. Because the broker as itself is an organization. It has multiple offices around the world, a lot of jurisdictions, and at the end of the day, most of the time it is the retail trader versus all this organization that's been there for years and they have their systems and everything. So you need to be as much as well prepared and have all the tools and right knowledge with the ROI forecast in order to face the market. Because let's be realistic, it's not for everyone. Not everyone can become a trader. Not everyone is suitable to be an investor. But if you put the effort and have the right guidance, you can go there and the reward is for you.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm also explaining to people and my members, of course. If you've never been successful in trading, probably 80% of that is your risk management. The simplest thing that somebody can do is it's free online. There are various trading calculators. You can learn what is a lot size, notional volume of each specific instrument, from forex, commodities, indices, futures, and stuff like that. So the first thing that somebody needs to do, of course, is to open a demo account, experiment with these sizes and open positions, and use the calculator and create scenarios. So the scenarios will tell you, if I open this much at this price, if the market goes against me, this is the first thing that you have to do. Always calculate if the market goes against you, how much of that this position size it will give you as a minus in your account. This way you will understand what position size you should trade for your own pocket, because you don't want to deposit $10,000 into your account and have 80% of that exposed in one single position. The market will go against you a little bit and then you are out. So this is something that I urge all of the beginners to do before they do anything. Of course, I will have a free beginners course, because I don't believe that somebody should pay for a beginners trading course. This information is for free online. And most of the people that sell beginner courses, they are just scamming people for their money. So of course, in my case, I provide a monthly service. I will also have my trading course, which is not for beginners, is for people that want to take their trading to the next level, which will emphasize into how I create my analysis and how I look at the market. Before you come to that stage, you can do yourself the favor and have all the beginner's knowledge for free, and that's why I will have a separate free education for that, because at the end of the day, these days with internet, everything like trading calculators, everything is available online for free. But that's not only the point. The point is what we want to talk about is, even if you are a retail trader and you can make some profit from the market, what happens actually behind the scenes into most retail brokers? Like, for example, I spoke before about how most retail brokers, they are acting like a bookmaker. In a bookmaker, if you are not a loser, you are not welcome, then one day you get restricted and you are basically kicked out. So is that actually happening with retail trading brokers?
This is actually happening. It's not just the forex, it's also the sports betting industry, it's also the casino industry. Retail traders need to understand that there are always two flows. One to be with the casino, and the other will be to be against the casino. So if the casino is winning, this means that somebody has to lose. And in most cases, this is the retail trader. Or you can be with the casino, with the retail broker, sharing profits with the volume, and you are going directly to the market. So there are two scenarios, whether in the industry it's called A book and B book. For those who have been seasoned in this industry, they know what it is. But in simple words, you can either be, when you open a trade on an execution platform, MT4, MT5 or native platform, your trade can either go to the market, or it can be saved and it can be hedged against into a retail desk. This is how it works. So most, like let's say 90% of the brokers, the majority, work on a model where your trade will not go to the market. Why? Because as we said at the beginning, around 70 to 80% of the retail clients lose money. And everyone, as a broker, wants to be in a situation where they're part of this 70 or 80% in profit is for them. That's the reason. However, as you grow in your trading career, education, and you get more skills, you need to understand why it's important to be on A-book, why you have to be directly to the market, because you want to be where money flows, and where winning traders are. And if you're going to take your trading seriously, you need to be on the side of the broker. So you both need to win as a team.
Exactly. So of course, a lot of advertising and marketing these days with a lot of brokers and people, they believe that if a broker is regulated by the FCA or whoever is called, any regulator, really SISEC or even ASIC from Australia, people, they think that this is a good broker because they feel safe because of the regulator. But we have seen from experience that regardless of that, we have actual real cases where this is not really the case, and we had cases where brokers did different things to really say to the trader that you are not welcome here and we want you out. So can you give us maybe a few examples what can actually be done from the broker side behind the scene against that trader's account?
Absolutely. So let's put this into a perspective. We can have a regulated and licensed broker with a lot of licenses, and he can also have an offshore license as well, so he can accommodate all the business, or we can have purely offshore business. So it is good that traders are educated, they get to know the licenses, and they want to be with a broker, let's say with FCA top tier 1 license, or with ASIC license, the FSA license. But at the end of the day, it's very important where the broker will situate your account. because they can have the FCA license, but they can put you somewhere on an offshore. And if you don't ask them, this is what they tend to do. So as you grow in your trading career, you need to see all those aspects and details. And why is this important? Is because when a broker puts you in a regulated, licensed environment, let's say FCA, SISEC, those regulators, they're there for a reason. They've been for years, and they have certain criteria and standards. So a broker is not so much likely to be against you if you are put, let's say, in under FCA license. However, if they put you on offshore, it's very likely that they can do some kind of on the back end with the MT4 manager and administrator. They can pretty much interfere with the spread, interfere with the leverage, cause slippage, and this is all something that from the risk desk is done to manage the risk, so they don't get into a losing state.
Yeah, because unfortunately these types of brokers, they focus on the losing clients, and any profitable trader they see him as a threat to their revenue stream.
Yeah.
Of course, people, they don't know that unless they reach to that point. And this is another reason why people can see from many trading gurus online these days, they promote certain brokers and they claim to be a successful trader with them. And we know from experience that this is not the truth. And one of the things we want to promote in RI Forecast is the truth of trading and the industry. And that's the reason, because they are trading in a broker which 90% of clients lose money. They want to work with that model. Of course, this can change. So, for example, we might have today a broker which has this type of model, or vice versa, or we might have a good broker, but maybe this broker has internal changes that you are not aware of. Maybe it was sold to another investor, and maybe this person is shady or greedy and wants to change the business model of that broker. And maybe suddenly, all of a sudden, this broker takes the other side against even profitable traders, and then they eventually get kicked out by all these things you have mentioned before. So this is also a reason why we have our own connections within the industry. Of course, we know where is actually the direct market access and why people should be on the direct market access, because then people are trading actually against liquidity providers, against banks, of course, and all these bigger players. But of course, on the retail size, if you have $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 account, then of course you join a retail broker, but at least you need to be somewhere that can accommodate a profitable trading business flow. So of course, in this channel, as you are seeing at the moment, we are not promoting any brokers. We do not want to be affiliated by any brokers, because we want to be transparent and truthful to the information we share. Of course, we have our own connections and network within the industry. Anyone which might have a question about his broker or brokers, of course, you are welcome to contact us. You can send an email at support@riforecast.com, and we'll get back to you within the day if you have any specific questions. And of course, if you are looking for something specific, we can provide that information to you and help you out to be at the right place according to your needs. Also, another thing we are looking to do, which we will discuss in future videos, we are going to talk about how institutional traders trade the markets. Of course, we have our own connection with hedge funds, right?
Yes.
So we are going to talk about hedge funds and what do they actually do and why they are there to make investors money, because obviously they all share the same interest. There is no conflict of interest, and they are there to make money for the clients.